Hello, fellow gardeners. Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or just starting out, you're about to embark on a truly rewarding adventure. Today, we're exploring a crop that's both fun and surprisingly easy to grow right in your own backyard. Peanuts! Imagine harvesting your own fresh peanuts straight from the soil. It's a project that brings a sense of wonder to any garden, big or small. Peanuts are a fantastic choice for home gardeners because they don't require much space, and watching them grow is a delight for all ages. Here's a fun fact. Peanuts aren't actually nuts at all. They're legumes, which means they're in the same family as beans and peas. This unique trait gives them some special growing habits that set them apart from other garden crops. The real magic of peanuts happens underground. After the plant produces its delicate yellow flowers, something amazing occurs. The flower stalks, called pegs, bend down and push into the soil. It's beneath the surface that the peanut pods begin to form and mature, hidden away from view. Watching this process unfold in your own garden is not only fascinating, but it's also a wonderful way to teach kids about nature and plant life cycles. Children love to check on the plants and anticipate the hidden treasures growing below the ground. In this guide, we'll walk you through every step of the journey, from selecting the right seeds and preparing your soil, to planting, caring for your crop, and finally, harvesting those delicious homegrown peanuts. Don't worry if you don't have a large garden space. Peanuts can thrive in containers on a sunny patio, balcony, or even a small patch of yard. All you need is a spot with plenty of sunshine, well-draining soil, and a little bit of patience. Best of all, peanuts are low maintenance and resilient. With just a bit of regular care, you'll be amazed at how robust and healthy your plants can become, even with minimal effort. And when harvest time arrives, the excitement of pulling up a plant and discovering clusters of fresh peanuts clinging to the roots is a moment you'll never forget. It's a true gardening thrill. So let's get started on this unique gardening journey together. By the end, you'll not only have a delicious harvest, but also a deeper appreciation for the wonders of growing your own food. Welcome to the wonderful world of homegrown peanuts.
Know you've been a good friend.
Homegrown peanuts taste richer and sweeter than anything from the store. You control the process. No chemicals, just pure fresh peanuts at their peak. It's a hands-on lesson in plant biology, perfect for kids and curious adults alike. Peanuts enrich your soil by fixing nitrogen, making your garden healthier for future crops. Gardening itself is a great way to relax and enjoy the outdoors. At the end, you'll have a versatile ingredient for everything from peanut butter to roasted snacks. Sharing your harvest with friends and family is the ultimate reward. Let's gather what you need to grow peanuts. Start with raw, unroasted peanuts in their shells. Never use roasted ones. Choose varieties like Virginia or Spanish for best results. Peanuts thrive in loose, sandy, well-draining soil. Amend heavy soil with compost and sand. For containers, use a large pot at least 18 inches wide and 12 inches deep, with good drainage. Fabric grow bags are also a great option. Pick a spot that gets at least 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Peanuts need a long, warm growing season, about 100 to 130 frost-free days. With seeds, soil, and a sunny spot ready, you're set for planting. Let's move on to getting those seeds in the ground. Plant peanuts in spring, after the last frost, and when soil is at least 18 degrees Celsius, 65 degrees Fahrenheit. If your season is short, start seeds indoors in peat pots a few weeks early. Gently shell raw peanuts, keeping the papery skin intact. Soaking kernels overnight can speed up germination, but it's optional. Plant kernels 1.52 inches deep in loose soil, spacing plants 10-12 inches apart. Water gently after planting and keep soil moist but not soggy. In 7-14 days, you'll see green shoots, an exciting start to your peanut adventure. Be patient as your plants grow and get established. Soon, you'll be on your way to a healthy peanut crop. Once your peanut seedlings emerge from the soil, it's important to keep the soil consistently and evenly moist. Think of the texture of a wrung-out sponge. This gentle, steady moisture is crucial for young plants as they establish their roots and begin to grow. Avoid letting the soil dry out completely, but also be careful not to overwater, as soggy conditions can lead to root rot and other problems. Early attention to watering sets the stage for healthy, vigorous plants. As your peanut plants mature, they become more tolerant of short dry spells. But for the best yields, regular watering is still key. especially during the critical stages of flowering and pegging. These are the times when the plants are forming the structures that will eventually become peanuts, so any stress from lack of water can reduce your harvest. Deep, infrequent watering encourages roots to grow deeper, making the plants more resilient. One of the fascinating things about peanuts is that they fix their own nitrogen, thanks to a symbiotic relationship with soil bacteria. This means you should avoid using high nitrogen fertilizers, which can actually harm the plants or encourage too much leafy growth at the expense of pods. Instead, focus on providing nutrients like calcium and potassium, which are essential for healthy pod development and strong plants. Before planting, amend your soil with plenty of compost or well-rotted manure to boost organic matter and improve soil structure. If your soil is lacking in nutrients, use a low-nitrogen, high-potassium fertilizer to give your peanuts the best possible start. Calcium is especially important for pod formation, so consider adding gypsum if your soil is deficient. About a month after planting, you'll notice small, bright yellow flowers appearing on your peanut plants. These delicate blooms signal the start of the pegging process, where the fertilized flowers send shoots, called pegs, down into the soil. This unique process is what makes peanuts so special, as the pods develop underground rather than above the soil like most other legumes. To help these pegs burrow easily and form peanuts underground, gently hill loose soil or mulch around the base of your plants. This not only supports the pegging process but also helps retain moisture and keeps the soil loose and friable, making it easier for the developing pods to grow. Continue to hill soil as your plants grow taller and be diligent about removing weeds. Weeds compete for water and nutrients and can also make it harder for the pegs to reach the soil. Regular weeding and hilling will give your peanuts the best chance to thrive. Applying a layer of mulch around your peanut plants is another great way to conserve soil moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Organic mulches like straw or shredded leaves work well and will break down over time, adding even more organic matter to your soil. Throughout the growing season, keep an eye out for pests such as aphids, cutworms, or leaf spot diseases. Regularly inspect your plants and water as needed, adjusting for rainfall and temperature. Healthy, well-watered plants are better able to resist pests and diseases. With consistent care, watering, feeding, hilling, and mulching, your peanut plants will flourish, producing lush foliage and setting a generous crop of pods beneath the soil. Soon, you'll be able to gently lift the soil and discover the rewards of your hard work. Plump, developing peanuts growing just below the surface, ready for harvest in a few more weeks. Even with good care, peanuts can face a few challenges. Poor germination usually means soil was too cold or wet. Always plant in warm, well-drained soil. Lots of leaves, but few peanuts? Too much nitrogen or not enough calcium is often the cause. Gently shake flowering plants to help with pollination if needed. Watch for aphids and soil pests. Manage them with water sprays or crop rotation. Fungal leaf spots can appear in humid weather. Space plants well and water at the base. Remove affected leaves promptly to prevent spread, stay observant, and your peanut plants will stay healthy and productive. After months of nurturing your peanut plants, the moment you've been waiting for has finally arrived. Harvest time. All your patience and hard work are about to pay off as you gather the fruits of your labor from the garden. Peanuts are typically ready to harvest about 100 to 130 days after planting. You'll know it's time when the leaves start to turn yellow and the plants begin to wither. This natural change signals that the peanuts beneath the soil have matured and are ready to be unearthed. To be sure, gently dig up a few pods and break them open. Mature peanuts will have firm, well-filled shells and plump kernels inside, often with a distinctive veiny pattern on the skin. If the kernels are still small or pale, give the plants a little more time. On a dry day, use a garden fork or spade to carefully loosen the soil around each plant. This helps prevent damaging the delicate pods. Gently pull up the entire plant, taking care not to break off any pods that might be clinging to the roots. Shake off any excess soil from the roots and be sure to collect any loose pods left behind in the ground. Every peanut counts, so check the soil thoroughly for hidden treasures. Next, hang the whole plants upside down in a warm, dry, and well-ventilated area, such as a shed or covered porch. Let them cure for 1 to 2 weeks. This important step allows the peanuts to dry slowly, which helps develop their flavor and ensures they'll store well. After curing, remove the peanuts from the plants and spread them out on mesh trays or racks. Let them dry for another 2 to 3 weeks, or until the shells become brittle and rattle when shaken. Proper drying is key to preventing mold and keeping your harvest fresh. Once fully dried, store your cured peanuts in airtight containers or bags. Keep them in a cool, dark place, such as a pantry or cellar, and they'll last for several months, ready to enjoy whenever you like. There are so many delicious ways to enjoy your homegrown peanuts. Roast them for a crunchy snack, boil them for a southern treat, or blend them into creamy homemade peanut butter. The possibilities are endless. There's truly nothing like the taste of peanuts you've grown yourself. Fresh, flavorful, and deeply satisfying. Share them with friends and family, and savor the rewards of your garden all year long.